What if I told you the difference between people who struggle financially and people who seem to always have money coming in is not luck and not even education, but something very simple. They don't rely on just one source of income. They build multiple income streams. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can start building multiple income streams, step by step, even if you're starting with little or no money. So stay with me, because this might change the way you think about money forever. 1. Understanding what multiple income streams really mean. Let's clear something up first. Multiple income streams does not mean working yourself into exhaustion. It does not mean doing 10 jobs at the same time. And it does not mean chasing every opportunity you see online. It simply means this: you are no longer depending on one source of money to survive. Instead, you have different money channels flowing into your life. Some are active, some passive, some small, some big. But together, they give you financial stability. 2. Why most people struggle financially. Let's be honest. Most people have only one income stream. A job, a salary, or one small business. So what happens? If that income stops, everything stops. Rent becomes difficult, bills pile up, stress increases, and life becomes unstable. But wealthy people think differently. They don't ask, "How do I survive this month?" They ask, "How do I create another stream of income this month?" That mindset alone changes everything. 3. Step 1. Build your foundation income. Before you try anything fancy, you need stability. This is your primary income. It could be a job, a small business, freelancing, or a skill you already use to earn money. This income is important because it funds everything else. Think of it like the engine of a car. Without it, nothing moves. So your first goal is not to quit your job or abandon your hustle. Your first goal is to strengthen it, earn more from it, improve your skills, get better clients, increase your value. 4. Step 2. Add a second income stream using your skills. Now here's where things get interesting. Look at what you already know how to do, because your second income stream should come from your existing skills. For example, if you can write, you can freelance or write online content. If you can design, you can sell templates or work with clients. If you can teach, you can coach or create courses. If you understand social media, you can manage pages or run ads. The mistake people make is thinking they need something new. No, you need to monetize what you already know. Even if you think it's small, it can still make money. Soft pause. 5. Step 3. Create a low-entry digital income stream. Now let's move to something powerful, but often ignored. Digital income. This is where you create something once and sell it repeatedly. Examples include ebooks,
Online course,
templates, digital guides, affiliate marketing content,
YouTube videos.
This is where your income starts to scale. Because now, you are not trading time for money every single time. You build once and earn multiple times. 6. Step 4. Introduce passive investment income. Now let's talk about long-term money. This is where your money starts working for you. You don't need to start big. Even small, consistent investments matter. You can explore savings plans, stocks or index funds, real estate investments, business partnerships, or simple reinvestment into your own business. The goal is simple. Let your money grow, even when you are not actively working. This is what builds real financial freedom over time. 7. Step 5. Build scalable income assets. This is where things shift from survival to wealth building. Scalable income means your effort creates exponential results. Examples: a YouTube channel, a personal brand, a digital business, an online store, a system that earns without your constant presence. At this stage, you are no longer just working for money. You are building systems that generate money, and that is a major shift. 8. The secret most people ignore: do not start everything at once. This is very important. Do not try to build 5 income streams in 1 week. That's how people get overwhelmed and quit. Instead, use a ladder approach. Step 1. Stabilize your main income. Step 2. Add one side income. Step 3. Grow it. Step 4. Then add another. Slow, steady, and consistent. That is how real wealth is built. 9. Common mistakes you must avoid. Let's quickly talk about mistakes people make. First, chasing every opportunity online. Second, expecting instant results. Third, jumping from one idea to another. Fourth, not reinvesting earnings. And the biggest mistake of all, giving up before anything has time to grow. Because most income streams don't explode immediately. They compound. And compounding takes time. 10. Realistic example of building multiple income streams. Let's make it real. Year 1. You have a job or primary income. You start freelancing or a side skill. Year 2. You add digital products or content creation. You start small investments. Year 3. Your side income begins to grow. You reinvest and scale. Year 4 and beyond. You now have multiple streams working together. Some are active, some passive, some automated. And at that point, you are no longer dependent on one paycheck. You are building financial stability. Final message: building multiple income streams is not about being busy. It is about being strategic. It is about stacking small wins over time. It is about improving your skills, your time, and your effort into different channels of income. Start small. Start with what you already have. And stay consistent long enough for compounding to work in your favor. Because at the end of the day, it is not how fast you start. It is how long you stay in the game. And if you do this right, your income will no longer come from one place. It will come from multiple directions.